Namaskar. India cracks the whip on several fake narrative spreading Twitter handles. This is just the beginning, I'm told, and there may be more things happening, so stay tuned. So what really happened? To know this, let's take a quick look at a couple of slides. Here we go. First, there were several accounts that were operated from Pakistan called Pak in Iran, Pak in Turkey, Pak in this country, Pak in that country. You get the idea. If you go and take a look at this picture closely, you can see what the various countries are. Anyway, so these were banned, and immediately Pakistan is squealing. They say that we need Twitter to restore immediate access to these accounts after, Twitter India has withheld official accounts of Pakistan embassies in this, that. Why do these accounts or why do these handles have to be shown in India? They won't answer that. But all they want is that they don't want anybody preventing their fake narratives from coming through. So what was really happening? It is my surmise, and I could be wrong about this, but it's a fairly decent assumption. It is my surmise that these handles were being used to spread fake narratives, violent abuse of facts. In fact, there were no facts. They were just trying to whip up frenzy and passion amongst the Muslims of India. And we know that 99% of Indian Muslims are peace-loving people. But there are always this 1% who can get excited, and that's what these guys were hoping, that they would get excited, throw stones, rocks. Amazingly, they seem to be able to get these things together without the intelligence ever knowing about how rocks were being stored up in a masjid. This is an ongoing problem. It started in Kashmir. I thought it ended after the 370 abrogation, but it still continues. So this is one side of the story. A lot of the fake narrative handles are being shown the door inside India. People inside India cannot see this. But there was one other incident, and that gives the game away for the person who seems to be behind this entire circus, entire nexus. So what happened? Rana Ayyub squealed, saying that her Twitter account has been banned. The truth is that one tweet of hers about Gyanvapi, where he said that looks like one more mosque is going to be demolished, is that alone was withheld for the viewers of India. Outside of India, everybody can still see it. But you want to, who's looking for all these facts? They they are very inconvenient. They come in the way of their narratives. So what happens? More than 10 people are up in arms, and they are outraging all over the world. Prashant Bhushan, Yogendra Yadav, International Center for Journalists, Martina Navratilova, Agnes Kalaman, Audrey Trushki, CPJ Asia, David Kay, Judy Ginsby, Patrick Gaspard. One word about Mr. Patrick Gaspard. Guess what he was till recently? He was the head of Open Society, the foundation that George Soros runs. So the cat is out of the bag. I don't know how many of these 10, 11 names that I read are part of this organization or not, but definitely we have associated a link that cannot be walked back. Definitely at least one of them is a ex-George Soros person, and these links, they stay forever. Somebody like George Soros, a billionaire, philanthropist, and who knows what kind of favors he carries around. But point I'm trying to make is there is an organized, systematic attempt to try and keep fomenting trouble inside India. You have the Muslims doing it. The Christian narrative is also alive and well. You saw all the other things that are happening, and this has to stop. And I think the Indian government is starting to take decisive steps to make sure that only factual information starts coming out. By the way, I forgot to also mention that Mr. Mohammed Zubair is now arrested by Delhi. There's a special force in Delhi police that arrested him. And he used to have this site called Fact Checker, Alt News. And nobody fact-checked Fact Checker. So whatever he put it out, it was deemed to be the truth. Unfortunately for all of us, the people who are not left, we do our tweeting, our reading, consumption, content consumption in that small time that we get in a day after taking care of all our regular chores. Whereas these people, they know when to go and grab land. As soon as the new platforms come up, they are the first ones there, and then they go and mark out their territory. Take Instagram, for example. You would think the non-left would have learned their lessons by missing out on Twitter and Facebook. Why? Because the non-left has better things to do. They know what is the truth and what is not the truth. Unfortunately, there is an asymmetric warfare going on right now, and I urge all the non-lefts to keep an ear to the ground and see if there is any new promising platform. Go in and put your handkerchief first. You know what a handkerchief first means? When I used to be a kid, whenever you used to travel by bus, there'll be only 2 entrances, but there'll be 20, 30 people trying to get in. So those of us who can't, muscle our way into the bus, what we would do is you take a handkerchief and drop it into one of the seats and hope to claim it as being yours when you actually get into the bus. That's what happens, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. If you like this presentation, please show your appreciation using the super thanks button. Namaskar.